PRC, quality service since 1972. Repairing TVs, console stereos, electronic musical instruments, pinball machines, arcade games, and more. Call 836-0454.
Hey, this is James Spann. You clicked onto the Weather Xtreme video. This is for Wednesday, the 16th day of July. A few illegal rain showers today, which means showers that we did not forecast. Let's go to some Skycam shots. It's kind of hazy and muggy and looks like summer out there today. That's the Tuscaloosa Skycam looking east from the Tuscaloosa County Courthouse, and some pretty decent buildups out there today. Pretty much the same view coming from the Inverness Skycam on top of the Wingate Inn, looking out over northern Shelby and southern Jefferson. And from Demopolis down in Marengo County, the sky a little brighter there in terms of visibility, and the cumulus buildup not as great. On the water vapor satellite imagery, we've got the disturbance in the Gulf, and the air still relatively dry, but despite that, look at that. A few scattered afternoon storms. You know, it's just hard not to mention those, and we probably should have known better, but we've got them scattered now from the Birmingham metropolitan area down towards Centerville, Brent, Marion, Greensboro, and Utah. And they're widely spaced, but still, we figured we would not see those out there today. The QPF map looking pretty dry, even though we've got some showers on radar today. In fact, the map drier than we've seen in recent days. This is valid through Monday morning of next week at 7 o'clock, and the guys at HPC are really buying into the drier GFS solution for Alabama, which means if this is right, not much rain for the next 5 days, but the key is that disturbance in the eastern Gulf. As you'll see in just a moment, you can see the heaviest rain with that disturbance from Tampa Bay right up to Charleston, and also heavy rain up north. Des Moines, where they don't need it, 5 inches possible over the next 5 days, about 4 inches for places like Milwaukee and Madison, Wisconsin. Well, let's take a look at all the tropical stuff here. A lot to talk about. First off, there's the homegrown system there in the backyard. The heavy rain continues over much of central and south Florida. In fact, there's a look at the radar coming out of Tampa Bay. Very, very wet. Fort Myers and Point South, raining up toward the Cape Canaveral and Orlando and Daytona Beach. Let's run a model on this. This is a model coming from Florida State, the WRF, and you'll see what this thing is going to do. Watch very carefully, and you'll see that broad low slowly moving north. This is hour by hour through Florida, and it moves up into South Georgia, the ultimate destination near Athens, Georgia. And this is a pretty good small-scale, high-resolution model. If that's right, that's going to keep Alabama on the dry side, supporting the GFS solution, which means not much rain here over the next 5 days. And more than likely, it's not going to have much of a chance to develop into a tropical depression. Maybe, but one way or the other, the impact will be the same, mainly heavy rain and through there along and east of the circulation center. There's Bertha real quick out there in the Atlantic. We've been talking about Bertha for a long time. It's going to curve southeast and northeast out to sea. Longest-lived July tropical storm on record. How about 94L? That looks pretty good. In fact, the guys in Miami put out a special disturbance statement on that thing late this morning, indicating that a tropical depression could be forming, and it's in the process of coming through the Windward Islands right now. There's a look at modeling on 94L, and very low latitude. And it's going to be encountering a good bit of shearing in the central Caribbean. If it can survive, it might make it up there toward the Yucatan Channel. But we'll see if it can survive through there. If this does survive and make it, the name of this will be Cristobal. In the far eastern Atlantic, nice-looking wave about to come off the coast of Africa. Very low latitude. We'll watch that. Needless to say, it's a long way out there. And if that's not enough, how about this thing down there in the southwest Caribbean? Kind of bordering on the coast of Central America. That looks like it's getting its act together, but it's awfully close to land. But you can clearly see the tropics are indeed coming alive. Let's go to modeling. This is the GFS, valid at 1 o'clock tomorrow, 1 o'clock Thursday. Ridging going on down here. Down below that, our broad surface low is near Jacksonville. And that would suggest we'll be dry. But the model suggested today would be dry, and it has not been. But again, we'll leave it dry tomorrow. And then Friday, that big mass of moisture primarily stays to the east. The deeper moisture east of a line from Atlanta to Dothan. So Friday, we'll mention the chance of a shower mainly for East Alabama. West Alabama probably dry. Now, the NAM, again, looks a little wetter for much of the state Friday. But the GFS and that WRF model seem to be the preferred solutions. And then Saturday, starting off the weekend, what's left of this tropical system has gone northeast. Kind of a moist air mass in the wake and pretty typical summer weather. I think we better mention the chance of an afternoon shower. And the same thing on Sunday. Partly sunny with widely scattered showers in the afternoon. Monday of next week, look at the trough beginning to form from the Great Lakes right down the mighty Mississippi. And that might swing a surface cold front down this way, enhancing the chance of showers early next week. That looks fairly moist, and the same thing on Tuesday and Wednesday of next week. So hopefully at some point we'll see a ramp up in the chance of scattered showers and storms early next week. End of the cycle, August 1. Well, westerlies are way up north, and that looks like your standard summertime weather pattern right there. Hot, muggy, scattered storms. That's it for the Weather Xtreme video today. We'll have notes on the blog. The next video here by 7 o'clock tomorrow morning. And, of course, we invite you to watch us on television this evening. ABC 3340 News at 5, 6, and 10. Again, thanks for watching. Have a wonderful evening, and God bless.